There's a very specific genre of internet artifact that feels like it was created by a raccoon that got trapped inside a DVD factory. You see it at 3 a.m. while scrolling through YouTube or some shady website that looks like it was held together with chewing gum and malware. It's got a thumbnail of a suspiciously muscular SpongeBob standing next to Lightning McQueen with human teeth, and the title says something like Super Spider Frogman Adventure 7. And for some reason, people can't stop watching this garbage. The internet is absolutely obsessed with bootleg cartoons. Not casually interested, I mean full goblin mode obsessed. Entire communities exist purely to hunt these things down like they're ancient cursed relics hidden in a tomb somewhere. People collect fake Disney DVDs with the same energy archaeologists use when uncovering lost civilizations. It's honestly incredible. Somewhere out there right now, there's probably a grown man in cargo shorts paying $50 for a DVD copy of Ratatoing, which sounds like a disease Victorian children died from. And the craziest part is that bootleg cartoons aren't even trying to hide anymore.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
Back in the day, bootlegs at least attempted stealth. They'd make Mickey Mouse look slightly different so Disney lawyers wouldn't descend from the ceiling like special ops soldiers. Now these things just raw dog copyright law completely. They'll make a character named Spider-Man who is literally just Spider-Man if he survived a house fire. No shame, no hesitation. Just confidence. The type of confidence only possessed by people who have absolutely nothing left to lose. But what's weird is that people don't just laugh at these cartoons once and move on. They spiral into them. One fake DVD turns into an entire rabbit hole. Suddenly, you're watching a low-budget Brazilian cartoon where knockoff Cars characters are racing through what looks like a Half-Life 2 map rendered on a toaster oven. Then 2 hours later, you're deep into a forum discussion about which fake Pixar movie had the most emotionally devastating animation errors. This is a real thing people genuinely debate. We've reached the point where bad animation has fandoms now. Humanity has peaked. It's over. And honestly, I think part of the obsession comes from how surreal these things feel. They look familiar enough to trigger nostalgia, but wrong enough to make your brain feel like it just slipped on a banana peel. It's uncanny in the purest form, like seeing a childhood memory recreated by someone who only heard descriptions of cartoons through a prison telephone. You'll find entire YouTube channels dedicated to cataloging these things. Millions of views, massive comment sections, people treating fake cartoons like forbidden internet treasure. And every time one goes viral, the cycle repeats. More memes, more reaction videos, more people digging through internet sewage pipelines trying to uncover the next masterpiece of copyright infringement, which eventually led to some truly legendary bootleg disasters. And trust me, some of these stories sound completely made up, like the kind of thing someone invents after eating expired Lunchables in a gas station parking lot. But they're real, unfortunately. One of the greatest examples of this entire phenomenon is a movie called Ratatoing, which sounds like what happens when your microwave starts speaking Latin. This thing was made by a Brazilian animation studio called Video Brinquedo, a company that basically spent the late 2000s speedrunning copyright lawsuits like they were chasing a world record. Their entire business model was apparently, what if Pixar made movies but during a severe concussion? And these people were fast. I mean suspiciously fast. Pixar announces Ratatouille, and suddenly Video Brinquedo emerges from the shadows like Batman if he operated exclusively out of a flea market. Then boom, Ratatoing, released almost immediately. Same basic idea, rats cooking food. Except instead of Parisian charm and beautiful animation, it looks like a PlayStation 2 cutscene trapped in purgatory. The animation in this movie is unbelievable. Not in a good way, more in the sense that your brain struggles to accept that human beings created it intentionally. Every character moves like their skeleton is trying to escape their body. Mouths open half a second too late. Eyes drift around independently like lazy Roombas. There are scenes where characters stare into the void so hard it feels like they're watching their soul leave their body in real time. And people became obsessed with this thing. Not because it was secretly good, absolutely not. This movie has the production quality of a school project assembled during a hostage situation, but it had that magical combination of familiar and horrifying. You recognize what it's trying to be, but everything is slightly poisoned, like eating off-brand cereal called Fruit Rings and realizing halfway through the bowl that something deeply unethical happened in the factory. That's the real gateway drug with bootleg cartoons. The fascination isn't just, wow, this is bad. It's trying to understand how these things even exist. Every frame raises more questions. Who funded this? Who animated it? Did anyone involved actually believe they were cooking? Or was everybody just clocking in every morning fully aware they were manufacturing digital asbestos? And Video Brinquedo didn't stop there. Oh no. These maniacs had a whole cinematic universe of fraud. They made knockoff versions of Cars, Up, Toy Story, and basically every animated movie that made money. Watching their catalog feels like scrolling through an alternate universe where copyright laws were replaced with dares.
Paro o morte por Macaos. Escoler.
Eu escolho Bootleg, ao infinito e além. E vou te salvar, senhorita. Mi herói. Obrigado, Booz.
Their fake Cars movie is especially insane because the vehicles don't move like cars. They move like kitchen appliances possessed by ghosts. There's no weight to anything. It feels like somebody animated Hot Wheels using telekinesis. And somehow, despite all of this, people adore these movies online. Ironically, sure, but obsession doesn't care whether the love is genuine or sarcastic. The internet treats bad media like abandoned shopping carts. Eventually, someone's gonna climb inside for entertainment. And this rabbit hole got even deeper once YouTube entered the equation. Because bootleg cartoons stopped being weird DVDs hidden in discount bins and evolved into something much more powerful. Algorithm food. The second YouTube realized kids would click literally anything colorful with Spider-Man in the thumbnail, the floodgates exploded open like a sewage pipe in Gotham City. That's when the internet entered its truly cursed era, the Elsagate period, which still sounds less like a YouTube controversy and more like a failed political scandal in Norway. Now, Elsagate was one of those internet moments where everybody collectively realized maybe giving the algorithm complete control over children's entertainment was a catastrophically stupid idea, like handing a raccoon the keys to a nuclear submarine and acting surprised when everything catches fire. For a while, YouTube kids became completely flooded with these bizarre, low-budget videos using bootleg cartoon characters to bait children. You'd click on what looked like a normal Spider-Man and Elsa video, and 30 seconds later, Spider-Man is injecting Joker with rainbow soup while Peppa Pig cries in the corner like she just witnessed a war crime. None of it made sense. It felt AI generated before AI was even good enough to ruin society properly. And the wildest part? These channels were pulling insane numbers. We're talking millions upon millions of views. Entire factories of content existed solely to crank out these nightmare videos at industrial speed. Somewhere out there was probably a room full of exhausted animators rendering pregnant minion videos for 12 hours straight like digital coal miners. The obsession had evolved. People weren't just consuming bootleg cartoons anymore. The algorithm itself became addicted to them. Because kids click things repeatedly with the focus and determination of a goldfish slamming itself against aquarium glass.